Guys, it's Abs. It is Sunday afternoon and I have been telling myself all day that I am too tired to exercise. I didn't go for a run this morning, so I thought, okay, day's over, I'll try again tomorrow. But I looked outside a little while ago and it's such a beautiful afternoon, so I've put on my exercise gear and I'm keeping to my promise that I'm making these videos to motivate myself first and foremost. And here I am in my exercise gear in the car, not yet exercising, but in the car on the way to do it. So I'm like halfway there. I am going to take you along with me, hopefully to the park where I'm going to run around and enjoy some fun in the sun and get outside and feel better. And then I'm going to take you to the grocery shops and then home into my kitchen because I'm going to make my cookies that I make all the time. They're a fun little healthy sweet treat that I don't feel bad about making or eating. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy and let's go. I've just done 700 meter sprints and the heart is racing and I'm already feeling better, so I'm going to make up my own little workout now and then do some more sprints, do some abs and then head to the grocery store. I've just finished a little 20-minute workout and the difference that it has made me feel is absolutely incredible. God, people literally underestimate exercise and the power it has over your body and on your mental health as well. So if you are struggling today, get outside and go for a run or do something in the park, or you know, go for a walk your dog, wash your car, do something that is physical exercise, and trust me, it'll make you feel better. Thank you. Okay, so I've just had my shower and now I am turning on the oven and going to make my cookies. Now, I just want everybody to know that I am in no way, shape or form a nutritionist or a dietitian, and when I say I'm making my healthy cookies, I purely mean I'm using better alternatives like almond meal and Loving Earth chocolate that's not dairy milk. So I just don't want anybody thinking that I'm preaching that I'm making the holy grail of healthy cookies here. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to use about 2.5 cups of almond meal to start with, followed by 2 tablespoons of rice malt syrup and then 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now, I really vary these ingredients all the time, just depending on how many cookies I want to make, and I just wing it each time, and I'll probably end up using about 4 cups of almond meal by the end. Then make sure we add a little bit of lactose-free milk just to soften the almond meal, and then we're going to start mixing that together. Now, I know that I haven't added the egg into this mixture yet, and it's looking a little bit soft at the moment. So yeah, I think we'll definitely need to add more almond meal. So let's pop the egg in and a little bit more almond meal and start to mix that together, and probably just a dash more almond meal as well. Yeah, just a little bit more almond meal. Okay, cool. And then we're going to start with our chocolate. Now, today I'm going to use Loving Earth chocolate. Now, I usually eat Carob Kitchen chocolate, but I prefer to cook with Loving Earth chocolate because it's actually creamier. So once it's cooked, you get like really chunky, like creamy pieces of chocolate in your cookie, which is much better. And I'm going to use about 1.5 blocks of Loving Earth chocolate today, the hazelnut and the creamy one, because if you're going to make chocolate chip cookies, you might as well have a lot of chocolate in there. So just chop them up into like thick chunks and then pop that into your ingredients. And as I said, if you're going to make chocolate chip cookies, you might as well do the whole shebang and have a lot of chocolate in there because you want them to be yummy. And then we're going to pop them onto my tray. So just like grab like small sized handfuls of the mixture and just roll it and pop it onto the tray. These cookies are really good for me because they're kind of like a little snack for at work or after dinner, or just when I get home just to tie me over until dinner. So I really like making these, and they're really simple. Like, this whole process takes me over 15 minutes and then 15 minutes to cook, so it's really easy. And then we're just going to go through this tray now and just smush them down with a fork, and then we're going to pop them in the oven for 15 minutes. Okay, so these are all done now. They're nice and golden brown and they smell delicious, and I'm going to take them to my housemates and see if I get the healthy tick of approval. But usually I let them sit for about 10 or 15 minutes just because the almond meal keeps cooking while it's out of the oven, and you just don't want the cookie to crumble or anything once you've made them. But we're going to give them to them while they're hot. What do you think?
Delicious.